Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf and we're playing Vintage Story 119.5 on a world that I created in 118.15. So I've got the scythe. Was I going out to cut grass or something? I don't think it was reeds, because they weren't grown. Or maybe it was all the goodies in the farm. Because we do have lots of goodies ready to harvest. So I may as well harvest them so that the soil can begin recovering its nutrients. Boy. Some kind of funky to me. What that scythe is doing. Am I full? Wow. Wow. I mean, really wow. Let's go pick up what we can pick up. Not interested in having it despawn. And we'll empty some more slots. And I am well aware of the fact that I have way too much rice already. So what in the heck am I doing? Well, you know the answer. Propagating seeds. There we go. I do have a fair few spears in my inventory. Wouldn't hurt to take this off. Probably have stuff in here that I need to put away as well. Now let's go do some more harvesting. It's harvesting season, people. Even though it's summer and not fall, it is harvesting season. In this case. Oh, can't take you, scythe. Nice. We're gonna have a big problem here with all the peanuts. Potentially. Tell you what, let's do a swap. Then we'll toss these away. Alright, peanut time. Seriously? We'll never figure this tool out. Its implement. It will forever be a mystery to me, no matter how much I try and how much I practice. Peanuts are just super generous with their harvest, their production. No seeds or grain can be picked up, huh? Well, seeds go here. Grass goes here. Let's go fetch what's on the ground. Theoretically. Wow. Okay, let's go pick up the peanuts now. There's sure a lot more peanuts on the ground than it appears when you're looking at it. I have thrown enormous amounts of peanuts away before in my life. Seriously? Okay, well, this is what it is. And it's okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. I'm not done harvesting yet. Oh well. Sometimes disposal comes early in Peanut's life. That's right, we didn't even finish picking up all from the last harvest. From the last plot we just harvested. Well, I don't know how much room's in this trunk, but probably not enough for all the peanuts I have or am going to have. Let's find out. So instead of throwing them away, I'm putting them in the rot trunk. This rot turns into compost. Compost is required to make terra preta. And I just don't think we're going to find rich terra preta in my 118 world anymore, but, you know, obviously I found some. Just don't know how much more there will be to find. Wow, it's actually containing it all. This is what was in the trunk. This is what was in... What? What was in the linen sack. Okay, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a better crate. Just for the bones. There's too many. Did I cook you, or are you just sitting there because I'm not doing anything with you? 18. I would imagine that 14 is plenty more than enough. A cow. You're curing, and when you're done curing, then I'll be able to make fur boots. It really was delighted when the rift activity was high and nobody was coming into my base. See, I'm not into this composting and rot thing, so it's not natural for me to think about that. So what's natural is for me to go toss it down the bin. So I got to work on that. But one thing's for sure, we should have lots of flax. No, I guess not. Because we didn't harvest it. Okay. Let's go make sure that there's some food for these critters. Plenty of food in here. The only one eating is the boar. He's got plenty of food. I will be very interested to see the outcome here of the calves. It's going to turn into a bowl for me. In case you're wondering, yes, I do know there's an extra calf in there that is unaccounted for. That I do not have an explanation for. I went into creative and placed the two calves that were missing, and one seems to have shown up from nowhere. Okay, grass. Okay. I think I was going to go get grass, because I need grass for glacial ice. That's the next thing I need to eat. And if you're wondering if I regret removing all the grass around my base, absolutely not. Grass is everywhere. And I will continue to remove more grass from around my base as time goes on. Getting grass is not a difficult thing. It's everywhere. Yes, removing it from around my base makes me have to travel a little bit farther. But really, it's nothing. And if I want grass closer to my base, good grief, I could always cultivate some ground and then grass would grow well on it, just like it does in my farm. I have no idea if it grows faster in my farm or not, but it's all possible. That is not one of my plans, however. My plan is to continue to work this land, definitely make it more level, and then there will be an abundance of grass to be gotten from it. But I do not want to have grass in my drifter arena, if I can call it that. The place where I plan on battling with the drifters during a temporal storm. I've had it without grass before, and that's exactly how I want it again. Just an absolutely gorgeous big open field where you could go and play soccer or American football or whatever you wanted on it. It looks like such an inviting place because a well-groomed lawn is an inviting place. Oh, yeah, protect that grass under the trader. It is highly sought after. That's okay that I can't harvest it. Wasn't exactly trying to harvest it, just trying to harvest grass. Wherever that grass was fine with me. Is a goodly amount of grass. But glacial ice just tears through it like it's nothing. So I'll continue getting more. That little pig. What you doing out here, buddy? That drives me nuts, but what are you going to do? I mean, it swang again after I was all done. We're heading back to base. Whee! Haha! Went for a little ride. This stuff's gonna rot long before I can eat it. Let's make some ice. Apparently that's the correct recipe. Oh, come on. Having a better crate for all this ice is good too. I think that would have just made a horde of glacial ice, but it didn't. Okay. We were not preserving as well as we could have been. Now we're preserving as good as we can. Alright. So, a couple of domestic tasks taken care of. Looks like you're ready to go. That looks like the correct number of spears. Alright, you're at 8. Awesome. You are in. That the cabbage doesn't take that much nutrient. Flax is the destroyer of soils. And the least destructive of soils is pineapple. You can just harvest pineapple and put it right back in the same ground you just took it out of. That's how light it is. I mean, I think it even uses 10 of the nutrients. Well, let's do stock up on food. And let's do head out on another adventure. That changed 6 days, okay. 6 days, okay. Got it. 18 days, not gonna last forever. The protein is fine. The berries are not going to be fine. Are not fine and are not going to be fine. Weak, strong, strong, strong. Which way do we want to go this time? We've done some pretty serious sweeps on this world. We've been north some. Looks like west is the most highly neglected of the bunch. So west we go. What am I hoping to find? I'm hoping to find enough flowers to get all of these out of here. That's not likely. I don't even know how wide this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 40 just in those rows. Probably another 10 or so, yeah. So I need close to a full stack to finish that. I guess since I'm here, I may as well take a look at things. So you're large, that's good. Large, alright. Nearby flowers, lots. Here we go. And what will this grand adventure be like? I should probably pause this, and when we get to someplace, then bring you back. So that's what I'll do. I didn't realize how far out this way I've been. And we've got a long ways to go yet. But we're in an area where there's a forest that I've been in before. A little bit of a forest. So I'm just looking for flowers in particular flowers in particular. And see just whatever can be seen here. There's a ruin right over here. Yeah, we can't see the top of it. That's okay. Neat ruin where I've gotten lots of leaded pane glass from. We're trying to run these berries through my belly as quick as possible. Because they have pretty much no life left in them. No shelf life left in them. So we'll pick up some blackberries as we find them right now. So that we're not out of berries. I think I've seen a wolf in this area before, but I'm not sure. My brain forgets things just about as fast as it learns them. Unless it's repetitive. That is probably more than enough. Like it hurts. Yeah, we get into the rock part of this. It just isn't where I'm likely to find what I'm looking for. In like the flowers. Hello, blueberries. Hello, fish. And what a beautiful world that I get to play on. And this is the ruin I was talking about. And I don't think I collected everything, but not what I'm doing right now. So we're heading north, and then we're going to head west again. Speaking of wolves, here's one. Question is there a wolf I can't see? Yay. How about his buddy? Hopefully he doesn't have one. Is his buddy trapped in that cave? It's his buddy. It's buddy. Oh. Maybe you need to collect your spears first, Wolf. Be a good way to defend yourself. Oh, that's not the black one that was already attacking me. Where did he go? Yeah, and there's the pup. The pup's not the one I'm worried about. It's the black one. Black 1, gray 1, 1, 1. Always happy to reduce the wolf population in the game. The service I just willingly provide. I'm so generous. Did I get that one? Yes, it's just a great act of kindness on my part. Everyone should be so proud of me. Or something. But not that. I'd love to find that dark wolf, but I don't have the slightest idea which way he ran. But I see... Is that the wolf? Or is that a... There we go. That's the guy that I've been hitting. We actually found him. So pleased. So pleased. Alright, are you still hanging around here? Not keeping it. Thank goodness I've developed a little bit of ability to throw the spears. And it really helps that I'm wearing leather as well for accuracy. If we look here, I have 100%, so that's what I keep preaching. There are no penalties to the leather armor. Everything else has some level of penalty or another. Yeah, raccoon, I'm not coming after you. And that was another wolf. My imagination says so. Thought it went this way. And I thought I saw something move here. I don't want to come upon you unawares. Well, at this moment when we're still relatively safe, we're going to end the episode. And we may go after the wolf, may not. I'm actually going to move out of the woods right now, so that when we come back, hopefully I won't be standing next to a wolf ready to eat me. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I had fun playing. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much to those of you who already have. If you like a video, click on that like button and tell the world about it. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, whatever, please post those in the comments. I'd love to read them. And as always, come watch the next one with me, won't you? Thanks. Goodbye.